It's the night before UTA 100 and I need to pack my hydration vest. So I've got the list, the list of the mandatory gear. We just received word that we don't need to pack the waterproof pants. So that's one less thing to pack. And also there is a fleece that is required, but not until checkpoint 4 for me. If I leave checkpoint 4 after 4:30, I need to pick up my fleece from that checkpoint. So I don't need to bring it with me the entire race. But everything else that you see here needs to come with me from the start to the finish, and there will be some random checks along the way. And there are penalties if you are missing anything. So let's go through the checklist, the mandatory gear, and I'm going to show you how I am going to pack everything into this hydration vest. And thank you to Lucy Bartholomew for showing us how to do it. But this is especially, I think, for folks from the US. Okay, so first thing, oops, sorry. Technical difficulty. Okay, I'm going to start with the course map and a set of course descriptions as well as emergency instruction cards. It's not really designed to be taken out, but it's designed more in case something goes wrong. So I'm going to put this in the back of my pack, and we hopefully will never have to use it, but it's in there, and it has to be in a see-through case. And then the next thing is the waterproof jacket, and it has to be seamless and breathable. So this is my Ultimate Direction Ultra Vest Ultra Jacket 2, I think that's what it's called. I'm going to put it at the bottom because there is no rain in the forecast, but they still want us to bring the waterproof jacket. So put that down there. All right, next is the thermal, and this is my thermal pants. I picked it up from REI, and it's actually a base layer for if you're going up in the snow. And in the bag, in the same bag, I have a compass, and that's a little controversial because it's a northern hemisphere compass, which supposedly doesn't work in the southern hemisphere, and an emergency blanket. So we will put that back here. And then the next thing is your thermal top, and I picked up a smart wool base layer also, and some gloves, which I might need at night. So the thermals, the gloves might come in handy in the evening because supposedly the temperature dips, and depending on how long it takes me, I might need that. Then we've got a beanie right here, and I am representing San Francisco Running Company, of course. I'm not going to pack this because I'm probably going to be wearing it throughout the race. I'll probably be wearing it from the start. So we'll just put it up on the head there. All right, then we've got this bag, and in here I have a headlamp and a backup headlamp, and a compression bandage, and there's very specific measurements required. And then they provided us with a full box of waterproof and windproof safety matches and a fire lighter block, again for emergencies. Hopefully we will not need those. So that's going to go in the back. I will definitely need the headlamps in the evening, but I start at 7:21 in the morning, and that's after sunrise, so I won't need it in the morning. But I still have to bring it with me the entire race. Okay, this is a dry sack, and so it's waterproof, but there's really nothing inside, but they require that we bring it, so I'm just going to stick that down here. And then we've got, okay, so we are required to carry 2 liters of capacity for our drinks. So I have a 500 milliliter soft flask, and I'm gonna put Tailwind in one of them, and I'll put water in the other, so that's 1 liter, right? And then they require 2 liters of capacity. So I have 2 extra water bottles, which I might not need, but I'll have to carry it anyway because it's a requirement. So we'll stuff that in there. If it gets warm in the middle of the day, I might take one out, fill it up with water, and just hold it in my hand. Okay, then we're also required to have a plastic bag for rubbish. So trash, they're very green here. And speaking of which, this is not mandatory, but it's a cupless race. So I am bringing this, and it's a silicone cup, so you can use it both for cold and hot drinks. Put this away. And then finally, they want you to carry food, at least 2 portions of food. And the aid stations here are pretty far apart. I think the closest ones together are about 7 miles apart, and there's one that I think is about 13 miles apart. So I'm bringing some fruit bars, some Stroop waffles, Jamie. I'm bringing some ginger chews in case my stomach starts to act up, and then my honey stinger chews. So we'll just put that all in the front so I can reach it easily. Okay. Oh, and then the last item, but not the least, is the sexy reflective vest. And I'm gonna pack it first, roll it up, and put it here in the back. But actually, we are required to wear this on and off throughout the race every time we're running on the streets. So what we have to do is, we'll just put this on real quick. Real quick. Okay. One more. All right. And that's what the pack looks like. And then when we have to put this on, it needs to go on top of your pack. So, and there's some Velcro things here. So we'll just close that up a little bit. And we're ready to run. That's it.